Senator Johns?
Oh,
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and, I've been here a long time, Mr. Coulter and Ms. Nelson, and I've watched what's happened to DCFS. I've watched it be decimated over the years by these 1,500 positions. And we're talking about children who are in a position it's not their fault that they're abused. It's not their fault that they're in foster care. It's not their fault that they're being human trafficked. And Senator, I agree with you about faith-based organizations being involved. I'm very involved. I sit on the board of directors of a private foundation called Metanoia that deals with human traffic, minor female victims of human trafficking. If it wouldn't be for DCFS, that facility and that home today would not be a reality. So thank y'all for cooperating and working with us and helping us have a real impact. And we are having a tremendous impact because of the work. I mean, we had to jump through hoops because of federal laws, because of state laws. We had to make we filed a lot of legislation just to make it a reality. But y'all could have said, "Nah, we don't want to deal with that. We got other things to do."
We do have other things to do, sir. But
I know,
again,
but y'all made it. Y'all made it a
effort.
reality to happen, and it's the only such facility in the state. But it is faith-based, and it's working very well. And I think that's a perfect example how our faith-based organizations and our state government can work together.
And can I also add, sir? I mean, Father Bahi and those wonderful nuns there at Metanoia, they have done just a tremendous job there. That is an example of a program of a private-public partnership that is absolutely working, and we sincerely appreciate all the effort that has gone into that, sir.
Right.
well, and Senator, in your district, the Louisiana Children's Methodist Home in Sulphur is doing the exact same thing.
is.
They have a faith-based approach, and they deal with some of the most traumatically injured children. They have this amazing center up outside of Ruston called the Owl Center,
Right.
where they take some of these kids who have just had traumatic things happen, and they have equine therapy. They have a big lake. The kids they make probably the best blueberry jelly I've ever eaten in my life, and salsa. And they have those kids and doing, getting them recultured and using a religious model. And then DCFS this year, actually last year, 2019, I feel like 2020 has been going on for like 20 years now, had a model called My Community Cares, and they've been going into Baton Rouge. They've got one in the Alexandria region. They've got one in Livingston Parish where they have tapped into, we've actually had our meetings at churches, and we're talking about what we could do in the communities to help prevent these child welfare issues from coming about. So DCFS does so much more work than just correcting these problems, but unfortunately right now there's a lot of child welfare problems.
And I fully agree with you, and I'm in hopes. I'm only one member of this committee, but I'm in hopes that we can help you in some way, shape, or form. And
Thank you, sir.
I don't think we're growing your agency. I think we're putting a very, very small piece of the huge puzzle back into place for you, because if we can't help our children of this state, then what are we doing here?
Exactly.
So.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your leadership.